Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, either through Facebook or YouTube, welcome. I'm so glad that you have. Make sure that you do subscribe on my YouTube channel. Hit that bell and you'll get notified immediately as soon as I do go live. Also, there's links to my Facebook group. And by getting into my main Facebook group, you will have access to files which are tutorial PDFs and that sort of stuff. So welcome. This is a live. Just beware that I could be talking to different people, but that's what happens when you do a live. So welcome to Saturday. It's card sketch on the weekends, and it's card sketch number 113. This one's a fairly simple one, but I'm excited with the stamp set and the bundle that I'm actually working with. Actually, I have to tell you, this wasn't really on my radar, but I'm glad that I got it. And I think that there's lots of different things that I can do with this. I'm kind of excited to play with it a little bit more. So we are going to be playing with, and I'm just actually going to come down here. This is a card sketch, pretty simple card sketch. Regular card base has I put some designer series paper behind it. I used the stitched rectangle dies. I haven't used those in a while, but I've used those. I used this one that's 3 by 4 3/8, and then I use this one here. Now this circle, what it can depict is either you could put a circle on there, you could put another image on there, you could do a die cut. But the whole purpose of this is to make you create your own cards using something like this, because especially when you've lost that mojo, you just can't think of something to do, just grab a card sketch. If you go onto the group, all the card sketches are on there. I should try to put that into an album. I'm having issues with that. So if somebody can help me out with that. Maybe it'll be a lot better if I go and put them all into an album. All right. So let's get going on this, and I will show you the really cute, adorable bundle that I'm going to use. I am using the Christmas Scottie. I don't have a Scottie dog, but any kind of a dog punch and stamp set is always adorable. You can always, you can turn around. This one happens to be a Christmas one, but you could turn it into like, when somebody loses an animal, loses one of their furry friends. It's always good to have something like this. But I'm going to make kind of a non-traditional Christmas one, using some different colors and using some different types of designer series paper. All right, so we're going to use that. And the other thing that we're going to do is, I'll show you this stuff as we go along. All right, I got this in the way, so. All right, so have you seen this gingham paper that is in I should show you. This is on page 34 of the J2D mini catalog. It has some really nice sort of things. I like this, and we're going to actually use this stamp. And then we're going to use a punch, but pretty simple. But I wanted to show you this designer series paper. I actually missed it. And not sure where it is. This is the Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. I was actually quite shocked when I looked at it that there's 48 12 by 12 sheets of paper in there. It has really bold, and it is gingham. There's big gingham, there's little gingham, but I thought it would be kind of fun to play with this. But look at how big the gingham can be. And it's in the gray. I've got it in, it's in all different colors. So it's in black and white. It's in I don't know. That doesn't really, to me, look like a pumpkin pie. This is a pumpkin pie. That, to me, kind of looks like a Calypso coral. And it has the mint macaron. But you could use these ones for Halloween. You could use this for like a spring sort of type thing. Yeah, anyways, I think it'd be really useful. So when I was cutting for my paper share this morning, that's when I noticed and I went, oh my goodness, I did not realize it was that big of a thing. But it's pretty neat paper. And it's one of those ones that you can use it as a background, and it does look bold by itself like this. But once you start playing and putting different things on the background, it'll work really quite well. Good morning, ladies. Okay, so here's the card sketch. And I hadn't decided if I was going to use smoky slate or the basic white, but I think I decided in my mind, I thought, well, basic white, it makes it easier, but for doing the inside of the card. So let me just check it out first. So this, the base is a regular size base. Like I say, it's 5.5, hello, by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So let's go ahead and just do that. And come in with our bone folder. And this gingham is 4 by 5 1/4. See, I could have done this bigger gingham, but for this particular one, because of the Scottie being quite dainty, I think I'll go with this one. And then, like I say, I have this stitched rectangle here. And then it also has this. Now, you notice I've got these snowflakes that were carried over from last year. So, all right, so let's get our stamping done. Oh, did I not bring my basic white? Here we go. Now, this is a photopolymer stamp set, so we want to make sure that we use our paper piecing mat. So I am taking this gingham type pattern, and I'm going to use the Blushing Bride on there. And let's go ahead and just put this right on there. Now, this is going to show up quite dark. And then as it dries, it does change color with it. So see, we're just going to use that. Now, also, I have to figure out what sentiment I'm going to use. And I was originally going to put it in a gray. I thought that would be nice. However, the smoky slate isn't dark enough. The gray granite's a little tiny bit off, and the basic gray was a really good gray. However, I find with my basic gray, when I use it, hello. Lori, those snowflakes are actually back in the mini. They were something that were carried forward from last year. And the best way to actually look for something here is to actually go into the back, go into the embellishments, and they're right here, right at the very bottom of page 83. And they're on page 45, apparently. I just had so many left over from last year. Oh, okay. And they're kind of hidden. They're just shown right there. So anyways, if you're ever looking for an embellishment of some sort in the mini, always just go back to the back. It's so much easier there. All right. So what kind of words? You were always loved. Merry Christmas. May your days be furry and bright. I think that one's a cute one. And we're just going to put that on there. I like how the dogs are facing all different ways as well. Like I say, it's not, you don't see too many Scottie dogs out there anymore. Used to see quite a few of them. There we go. We're just going to put that right there and let that soak in. Oh, you're more than welcome, Lori. Okay, so we have that stamped. We have that. Now, with this stamp, this punch, I'm just going to go in here like this. Now, I want to make sure I have the bow too. So I'm going to, the bow is up there. I'm just making sure that it's a perfect size for punching out the dog and the bow. Now, think of it this way, that you could put a black Scottie on this if this was red. I even thought of putting a gray Scottie on here, but it just didn't quite. I was going for a certain look. Obviously, I was going for a certain look. Now, on here, they also have these snowflakes. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put some snowflakes on there. It seems so strange. I am doing, yeah, the Index Judy is amazing. It's one of the best improvements that they have done in a long time. And the fact, not so much in the annual catalog, but in the mini catalogs, it's really nice that they're in alphabetical order. So that helps. I'm hoping that they're going to fix that with the annual catalog when it comes out. All right. So coming back in with this, and I probably should have a piece of paper down there. So I'm just going to take my sketch. And I am going to, I could stamp this with Smoky Slate, but I'm going to use Versamark. Versamark's a great watermark one to have. But this, I went and invested in another one. I can't believe I had the other one for so long. All right, so we're just going to randomly stamp these. And because this is fairly new, this will be a really good watermark. When you're stamping on a background sort of like this, what you want to do is you always want to make sure that you turn your stamp as you're stamping, and also make sure that you have, oh, that one didn't go very good, did it? There we go. And it's going to be covered up in some parts there. But see how well that works with a brand new Versamark. You know, it's funny, like with everything being done alphabetically, all my stamps and all my dies, I have alphabetical as well, just so that I can see them, so that they're readily available. All right, so there we have our sketch. So I can kind of go ahead and put this together. All right, so we're just going to put this on. I really like this side too. You know, it's funny, I was thinking the other day, I remember when designer series paper kind of first, not that it kind of came out, it was always scrapbooking paper before, right? And then they did designer series paper for card making. I could never use my designer series paper. I could never use it because I like both sides of it. The plaid stamp, I know. That plaid stamp, you can just keep on going with it. Oh my goodness. All right, so this is going to go off to the side here. We're going to put this up here. You know, and I kind of didn't put that in the right spot. I was thinking, but you know, I'm going to put that right about there, I think. I'm going to move this down. And let's do the Scottie. But we have those snowflakes. And when I take all my snowflakes apart, and if I do any kind of cutting, I always put them into these stamp storage cases. Just find it works so much better. All right, so I'm just going to lay this one on flat. And put that right about there. And then, you know, I could do the iridescent like this. I think I will. And I'm not going to put it on with a dimensional because I'm going to put my Scottie. Now you can see this is where this circle's coming in, right? So let's just go ahead and put this right there. Should line it up, I guess. Now, I also went in, and like I say, with all these extras, I kept them. And then I went and I used the Frosty Flurry snowflakes just from this set here, and just cut out some smaller snowflakes there. Like I say, we're doing kind of a wintry Christmas card. this is going to go here. So I'm going to pop that up with dimensionals. I'm so glad you guys have all joined me. If you like this, make sure that you give me the thumbs up. Share my video. I really do appreciate that. So this is going to go about there, I think. And then I've got these little ones, and I'm not going to pop them up. I'm just going to put them onto here. I think 2 will probably be enough. But it's so nice to be able to have that extra, and this is kind of iridescent as well. Let's see. Just going to hold those down. Yeah, there's so much on here. Like, look at how much is all in there. You can actually cut bigger snowflakes from there. If you had, you could even do a Scottie dog in that. You could. All right, so my little Scottie is going to go up like this. So we're going to put him on with some dimensionals. I'm calling it a him. Very non-traditional colors, right? Our team challenge is non-traditional colors, so. Oh, thank you, Judy. I really do appreciate that. All right, so let's put this maybe down about here. And let's see what else. I'm going to put this little bow up there. It doesn't suit there, so I'll put that there. And then we need to, I think we need a bow on him. So I thought I'd come back in with the gray granite ribbon, and I had it. Now I'm probably going to have to open up another one because I don't know where. I thought I had it off to the side here. This morning was one of those mornings. I'm working on my, oh dear, this is not going to work. Where is it? I really want that gray granite ribbon now. Let's see. Oh, here it is. So this morning was one of those mornings. Well, I never do my card sketch until the morning. So this card sketch was done this morning, and then I was working on my paper share, and then I started working on my monthly card class. Like, I'm all over the page today. And I want to do a tiny bit of work outside. But I think it's going to be hot. So better just keep with my class, doing my product share. Thank you. You guys are so kind. So is this too big? Yes, too big. Let's do them a little bit smaller. Wasted a lot of ribbon there, but that's okay. There. Try that again. You know, the key to bows is tying it really tight, right? There we go. All right, so I'm going to put that on with a glue dot. I had a small black and white, oh my goodness, set on magnets as a child, and I played with them for years. Oh, You know, bringing back those childhood memories of toys and that are just like, and they just don't make toys the way that they used to make. They just don't make them the way they used to. That's for sure. I think those Lincoln logs still are made kind of the same way. There we go. That's kind of fun. All right. So then, yeah, you know, I think anybody would like a Scottie card, right? Now we have to embellish this. I like that in the pink and the gray. Sometimes I surprise myself. Now, as far as embellishments go, I was thinking pearls might be the route to go on here. Like there's the iridescent pearls, and then there's these heart pearls. Oh dear. So I think I'll use the iridescent pearls, and then the iridescent pearls will kind of go along with the iridescent snowflakes there as well. All right, so let's see. Do I want the bigger ones or just the little ones? There's quite a bit on this card, so I'll put one in the middle there. Let's put one on the middle there. And they're quite small, so it's funny, I've got to tell you, a friend of mine that says, yep, this is definitely a Diane card. I am a pink and gray person. I used to love wearing gray flannel slacks and a pink sweater. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it was kind of this smoky pink to a dusty rose. Let's see. There, we'll just put it down. Whoops. Trying to do triangles, right? There, that'll work. All right, so there's the iridescent pearls on there. Now, as far as what to go on the inside, we have lots of different options on here. So we have a Scottie there. Why don't we, let's go ahead. You know what would have been so cute is even some paw prints. And I know that there's one stamp set that has paw prints that would be really kind of cute. Let me just check and see how big they would be. I don't want anything too subtle. These are the trees for sale. Stamp set. Let's just see how that would look. Because this way you could put, see how that looks. Come back. Kathy's asked, do you come up with the card sketch? Yes, every week is my card sketch. So every week, Saturday morning, I've tried doing it the day before and it just doesn't work for me. So Saturday morning, I come down, now my time, probably about 5:30, 6 o'clock, and I do a card sketch. You can tell this is just a picture of my card sketch. I don't do it in Word. I don't do anything for, like you could do this. These are just pieces that I keep all the different pieces. And if I design a card and then I do the card sketch, that's the way that I've been doing it for me. And it works quite well. Look at that. There. It's so subtle, but I love it. So yeah, that's how I do my card sketches. So like I say, if you look back at 1 and 2, they were just like pieces of paper on there. But every week I do my own card sketch. Yes. Sometimes it's something that has inspired me that I've seen. My phone is, I have so many weird pictures on my phone. I've got pictures of, I take a lot of pictures of Kleenex boxes and a lot of those sort of things I do. A lot of the card sketches might be a tiny bit, it kind of look the same, but they are a little bit different. What other questions? Thank you. Oh, Judy, thank you. You guys are so kind. It makes it so easy to create when you've got people that come and people that watch your videos and people that make comments. I truly do appreciate it. It really does. It helps me. So, anyways, you guys have a great day. We will see you back at Monday, 1 o'clock. I will be not sure what I'm going to do. You know what? I might do a 3D item. I'm thinking. Anyways, you guys have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Bye for now.